because when this war started, I was I said to Don, I said the best thing that can I'm no fan of Putin. I mean, he's a murderer.
No,
The
not at
best
all.
thing the best thing that could happen is that Russia wins in like 2 days. The country is saved. Um, the opposite is what's happened. I mean, the country's war of attrition, like you said, Mike. The country's absolutely destroyed. So many people lost. And oh, by the way, I believe a lot of this Putin invaded, yes. So he gets most of the blame, but I believe Joe Biden perpetrated this war, that he has blood on his hands. He gave Ukraine just enough to tie because because our military got to see in real time the tactics of the Russian army, the Russian armed forces. We got to see how some of our weapons worked against them. And guess which banks will be rushing in to rebuild that completely demolished country? Mostly American. So the military-industrial complex took advantage of Ukrainians being slaughtered, as well as our banks will. And if we really wanted to win, Joe Biden we can beat anybody, anyplace, anywhere. He wanted to embarrass Putin. He wanted to use Ukraine as our army, so we didn't have to have our soldiers die, our armed forces die. We can use the Ukrainians to die and find out all those things I just said. I won't repeat them. That man has blood on his hands. He is likely going to hell for it because he is the reason hundreds of thousands of people have died. I know Putin invaded, but it could have been over so much more quicker if Biden didn't play this, or whoever was pulling the strings didn't play that freaking game. And that's my opinion. And I am the opinion guy, but you guys could say no if you don't like to. I'd like to hear you say no.
I disagree with about 50% of what you said there.
All right, let's go.
And it's complicated, but again, I've been following this for many years, and there's a lot of politics. This goes back to 2014, 2013. There have been a series of things that have been happening under Obama and again under Biden that led to this. One of the biggest triggers being our rout and running away in Afghanistan. So you're not completely wrong. I think the reasons are very different. And no, it wasn't. I know the libertarian third party love to say military industrial complex. It's not. It's not a bank thing. This war wasn't about banks. It wasn't about the military. And we could not have gone in there or helped the Ukraine go in there and defeat Russia overnight or even very quickly without triggering World War III. Could not happen. The only way we could have helped them to significantly defeat Russia faster rather than just hit a stalemate would have triggered Russia into going into Europe and starting a regional war. But there's a lot to that. So I'm just saying there's a lot more to this. It goes back over a decade of information. There's a bigger picture here. A lot more involved in it.
Okay.